if you should say three things that could make people with mental illnesses less excluded, what should that be?
Well,
yes, I didn't hear the question.
What should make people less excluded?
Well, they should have work, they should have friends, and they should have a good home.
Yes.
yeah, and a decent place to live, and some respect from the people you live with. It's so difficult because I suppose on the one hand we've got difficult economic times and employers can choose a little bit more who they employ, but also I think the systems just don't support people to getting into work because they're inflexible. You either have a traditional work where you work, I don't know, 9 to 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock every day, and that's not the kind of choice that really is good for people. Not just people with mental health problems, but all kinds of people. They need more flexible ways of supporting themselves. I think we have to have a debate, which at the local level particularly, which is not too theoretical, but is very practical, about helping people develop their own capacities much more. And that goes for everybody in society. I think we ought to find ways of actually, it's in everybody's interests. That's what was said today. I thought was very powerful. That it's not just being nice, it's actually about having sustainable, successful society. So everybody has to have an opportunity to contribute and to actually feel good about themselves.
Otherwise, then what?
Otherwise, you know what we're going to do? We end up locking people up again. Yeah, because we can't cope. We either have to go for this or we don't go for it. And if we don't go for it, we'll end up with a terrible compromise in the middle, where the police and other people end up picking people on the streets. So we have to have that commitment to change positively, and we'll all be better off. This isn't about charity. Well, I think one thing is people are very ignorant. They don't really know, and mental illness is one of those things that frightens people, it was said today. And if you see someone in a wheelchair, you feel maybe sympathetic, it could be you, that's the relationship. With mental health, people feel frightened, they don't know what to expect. And the media, as was said as well, that's something that really we need to tackle. We should be able to have people in the media who have had mental health difficulties, who can talk about it. And in fact, we have now a lot of people who actually are coming out, if you like, in the media. And because they were well known before, the fact that they now say, look, I've had a serious breakdown, actually makes it easy to talk about. And I think those are the sort of things that we need. And then society generally can actually identify positively with people. And I think that's one of the ways forward.